Hi there. Please don't mind the mess behind me. It's my office. My name is Francois Dumas. I'm from the Netherlands, 61 years old, and I'm going to present you with my new project. Why? Simple. I need money. But I need a little bit more. I need enthusiastic people who are willing to donate, because that's what it is, a little bit of money to help me get started on this new project. You may know me already, you may not. Let me briefly explain. I'm a publisher of flight simulator software based on Microsoft Flight Simulator X currently, which is their latest. And what we were doing, me and a friend of mine in France, was to build the Normandy invasion. Weird, right? Basically, what we've done so far, Laurent, my friend, has covered all of Normandy with 1946 black and white aerial photographs. So looking down, flying over it in the simulator, looking down, you see more or less the roadways, the lay of the villages, the bushes, the bocages, the hedgerows, the beaches, all of it as it was by the end of the war. And by the time it was 1944, in June, the invasion, it's more or less looked the same. So there are no highways, no villages, anything. What we're also doing now is to make it more interesting, because this is a flat surface you're looking at, is putting on trees and houses and all the other little stuff, and we're putting in all the D-Day objects, ships, tanks, vehicles, bunkers, German defenses, you name it, we're modeling it. It is a huge undertaking. It's going to take us a couple of years, and especially this last part is mostly free. It's freeware. You can download it for free, put it into your flight simulator. But we also need to live, right? So while doing this and while modeling, I figured there's a lot of plastic model kit builders and diorama builders in the world. And some of these objects that I'm building, I'm designing, I haven't seen on the market yet. So I'm thinking of making those digital models that we can use in the flight simulator, building it also in real tangible 3D plastic model kits. Now, this is too small a market to go to a large manufacturer like Tunisia or whatever is on the market. So we're going to do it ourselves. And here's a kinch. We need an initial model. And you can build it out of clay, out of plaster, whatever you want. We want to build it with plastic and using a 3D printer. Because we already have the digital models, it's relatively easy to print them in plastic. Once we have the plastic model, we'll ship it off to someone we know who can make molds and start a small production in plastic or resin kits. I know all the tanks, all the planes, most of the ships, and many of them, little toy soldiers that have all been done already. You can find them everywhere in the market. What you cannot find are some of the more utilitarian equipment, like landing ships, the bigger ones, um, landing boats. Yes, there are some, but not too many. Pontoons, the artificial bridges, the artificial harbors, the Mulberry harbors that were built along the coast to accommodate the logistics after the invasion. Those are not yet on the market, and those are the ones we're targeting. So we want to have two things. One, your money. Two, your enthusiasm. Okay? Sorry, I'm not good at this, but that's what we want. Why do we want it? For two reasons. One, we want to make a little bit of money, because this is costing us most of our lives and most of the time we have. And also, we want to keep alive the memory, the history, and the deeds that all those young people performed back then in June, July, August 1944 and beyond. It's one of the reasons we're doing this. I've been studying the invasions and World War II history for 50 years now. So it's become more than a hobby. It's an obsession. With your help, we can print these models, get them out there, get them on the market, provide some interesting new models for diorama makers and kit collectors and schools maybe. What we're also going to do is at least one copy of what we make we will donate to a D-Day museum, whether that's in England or US or France, we don't know yet. We are talking with some of them to see if they have the space available. And also we have to decide on the scale of it. But that's one of our targeted goals. So for now, I'll leave you with this. You can read the rest of the information here on the website, on the crowdfunding site. You can also go to fsclassics.com, which is the dedicated site for all our historic models, and including this project. And you'll find a lot of information there. And you can also follow me on Facebook. You'll find the links here. So I'm hoping you understand what we're trying to do. I'm hoping you have some enthusiasm for it, and we're really hoping you want to help us get some funding to start this off and hopefully finish it. Thank you for watching, and thank you in advance for your help. Bye bye.